fellow Toastmasters, welcome guest. I'm your welcome to Medley's 24 today. I'm your sergeant term for today. My name is Asif, and today is my first role as a sergeant term. So I thought I will give some brief introduction about the Toastmasters. So Toastmasters International is a non-profit organization which is having clubs worldwide, and the purpose of help its members to improve their communication and skills. So as organizations, I first started a club from Medley Toastmasters, Medley Chaperone Club. It was started by Rice C. Medley from October 22, 1924. So as far as history is concerned, Toastmasters served around 4 million members to help in the communication skills. And currently, today, the club has around 3,40,000 members, serving around 90,500 clubs worldwide. So, mission of Medley's club is to help improve, to provide a positive learning environment to which helping the members to improve their communication skills, the art of learning, listening, and speaking skills, which will help improve their personal growth life. So, coming to ground rules, members and guests are advised not to use their mobile phones, either to switch off or switch off in silent mode. And the speakers are advised to come in a formal attire. So please don't walk around during the meeting. For communication purpose, you can use sheet of paper. And then finally, please avoid using taboo topics like sex and politics and also religion. So from this, I would like to hand over meeting to a presiding officer. So to talk about Kalyan, he owns a software firm which provides solutions to retail and food industries. So the biggest passion of Kalyan is to solve all the problems he is facing in his life.
When he asked for the challenge, I said I was looking for one. So he thought he will give me a challenge. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I welcome you all to Medley Toastmasters Club. The sound of this given, I declare open meeting number 429. Please join me in welcoming or recognizing our area director, Arvind Vivekanandan. We have our District 82, Tamil Nadu's Speechcraft Coordinator, Thomas Sir. We have District Past VPPR and Distinguished Toastmaster and Medley member, Pranav with us. He's and we have a district runner-up, and he is also going to be our education speaker today, Alan with us. He's a district runner for the humorous speech. So today was one more additionally important day in the history of Toastmasters, because today morning we got the world champion for public speaking got over. How many of you know something that is happening with them, other than the XCOM? District office is also not included. See, okay, what happens is, as we all know, we all end and conglomerate or go there. That's what the whole journey of a Toastmaster who joins in a Toastmasters. He goes from your club speech, you go to a district division, and then division district, and you end up as a world champion for public speaking. We call it as WCPS. Well, as a short form, we have an acronym for everything, TMOD. Because speaking to other Sri Lankans, they said, what is TMOD, what is TP? Because I think Tamil Nadu, we have this system of following this. We have somebody from Kerala, an Indian, who has just been selected as a world champion. Manoj was there. We met him last time, Imagine Division Conference. Manoj has been titled as the world champion for public speaking. And there was another interesting fact which came in one more WhatsApp group. Last 5 terms, only Asians were there as a world champion. There was also another interesting fact which came over. How many of us want to be a world champion? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, awesome. Right. Let's see, we have worked towards it. Somehow I feel we forget what we came into this place for. That is what happens. That is not necessarily Toastmasters. In our own life, in our own career, anything which we take, in the part of the journey, when we go towards our goal, somehow we lose the track, end up doing something else. Instead of this, I do this. We don't know. We need to find those answers, get on to that, and let's work towards it. About the meeting today, every Toastmaster meeting is run by a Toastmaster for the day. He will be completely handholding the whole meeting. Today's Toastmaster of the day is Santosh. To speak about Santosh, when a hard work and the clarity of thoughts and vision, somebody can make somebody take to the next step. He's a classic example of it. You will get to know him when he is going to be a Toastmaster, when he is going to have the session. Please join me in welcoming Santosh.
Very good afternoon. Very good. Life is a cycle. Every time I introduce Kalyan, but today Kalyan is introducing me. So today for the meeting, theme is Esprit de Corps. So Esprit de Corps is a team spirit and a team corps. In this contemporary world, there is a lot of invention is happening around. There is a lot of accomplishment is happening around. There is some goal, there is some vision, and there is some objective is being set. Behind that, there is a team. Behind a team, and there is a leader. The leader puts himself in the front of his team, and he works very hard to encourage his members. But there is something, is a thin line. There is a small dot. That is the spirit. I would like to recollect some of my experience, what the team spirit that I experienced in my life is. So during 2015, so I was doing my post-graduation in Masters in Social Work. As part of curriculum, we all of us need to visit a village and we need to do a social work service for 7 days. So nobody is we don't have any clarity about what we need to do, how will it be the village, because from a city to a village is something that's very different. We need to stay there for 7 days. A lot of thoughts was happening around. Our team consists of 31 members. So I got a chance to be the camp convener. We have split into different teams. So program team, hospitality team. So we have divided ourselves into a different team. The spirit, something that my team shown towards all those 7 days is something is very phenomenal. As a convener, I gave them a very clarity about their roles, their responsibilities. So everything is being explained in a very clear manner. Apart from that, on all those 7 days, we allotted a captain for the day. So my job became very easy for all the rest of the 7 days. For all 6 months, I've been working on the ground, and all the 7 days, I allotted a captain for the day. So they have taken charge for the entire journey. The team works on self because they have got good clarity, they have got a clear communication about their roles and responsibilities. So that was an amazing thing that I really enjoyed from my heart. So that's the experience that I got during my camp. So I think each one of us would be experiencing a different team spirit, being part of a work, being part of a Medley. That's something always boosts us. Today, so we'll be running with this entire team. Probably we cannot use this same team throughout your speech. Probably you can use team spirit or teamwork while coming on stage and speaking about anything. Okay. Today, I have got 2 set of team, and they have got other different team members under them. The first team that today is GE, General Evaluator. Today, General Evaluator is Toastmaster Jose. So Toastmaster Jose is a student from an engineering college. I really wonder, when I was a student, I tried studying, but this guy is studying and he is also a Toastmaster. Being a student is always a very stressful moment, but this guy is doing a very awesome job. I would like to invite Toastmaster Jose on stage to read out his objectives.
Thank you, Santosh. So, when Santosh started his speech, he told that life is a cycle. That's true in my case too, because the last time I was TMOD, he was GE, and now I am GE, he is TMOD. Okay then, so today's theme is Esprit de Corps, and let's start it right away. I will be supported by 2 teams today. The first team is the tag team, which will take care of timing, our counters, and the comedian roles. And the second team is the evaluator team. So first up, today's timer is a newbie. He's going to play his role for the first time. I asked him for his intro. He told me, I consistently seek out challenges and are almost always willing to go out on a limb. if there is something new to do, I am often the first ones to do it. That's pretty interesting, right? I also asked him some feedback about today's theme, and he gave me a very weird reply. Medley Toastmasters Club has a very strong leader, Toastmaster Kalyan, to keep our esprit de corps. Kalyan, did you speak with him yesterday? Okay, so without much delay, let me introduce today's timer. It's Novice, and he's going to play for the first time.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. I'm Davis. I'm pleased to be the timer of this meeting. One important skill of a good speaker is to express a thought within a specific time. As a timer, I will be helpful to you to develop this skill. Green card indicates a qualifying time, and yellow card is target time, and the red card is maximum time. And you have 30 minutes to finish up. 30 seconds, sorry. For 5 to 7 minute prepared speech, I'll show green card at 5 minutes, and yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. For table topics, each speaker is encouraged to speak 1 to 2 minutes. I will show green card at 1 minute, and yellow card at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. For evaluators, you have 2 to 3 minutes. The green card is shown at 2 minutes, and yellow card at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and red card at 3 minutes. And you have 30 seconds to finish. If you speak more than 30 seconds, you will be disqualified and are not eligible for the awards. I will report qualifying times when called upon throughout the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Louis. So next up is the R counter. So this person is again playing this role for the very first time. So I asked him about his intro, and he said he's an experienced business development specialist working with MNCs and startup companies in India and Middle East. Currently teaching and mentoring school and college students to create awareness and clarity upon viable career options. So I'm really interested in him today. And I asked him some details about the theme. So he told me all that he could remember was Jallikattu protest, when the people of Tamil Nadu actually displayed this very character. So when he told me about that, that reminded me of that very incident. That night, actually, my mom said, no, you're not supposed to go to Marina. But somehow I managed to sneak out and went to Marina. So that mistake I did was worth it. I had an amazing time in Marina. But then coming back, my mom fired me for the next 1 week. I was grounded for the entire week. So pretty funny incident, but again, a great time to remember too. And without much delay, let's get your objectives. So.
Thank you. Fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. My duty as age R counter is to listen to verbal distractions such as you know, and so, but rather filler words or sounds. I'll also keep a track of repeated words like I. Lastly, I'll keep a track of long pauses when they are distracted. I'll keep a track of each speaking errors in writing. For each speaker, will give a report when called upon by the general evaluator.
Thank you, sir. Okay, next up is a grammarian, and I didn't get any intro from him because I knew that he's going to be proud of being called an IITian, and that's all we have for him today. So next up is a grammarian, Saran. Can we have it?
First of all, he was too lazy to take my intro. So, since that's also out of the way, fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any misuses of the English language as well as any outstanding uses, quotes, sayings or thoughts. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. The word of the day is cohesion. Which means an action or fact of forming a united front. An example would be the members of Medley form a cohesive team, or the work at present lacks cohesion. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day, and others are requested to applaud for the use of word of the theme of the day. I'll give the word of the day report and grammatical usage report when called upon during the end of the meeting. Over to you.
Thank you, Vinay. So, with that, I've introduced my first team, the tag team, and now I would like to hand over the stage back to the team. Thank you.
Here I'm back on the stage. So the meeting proceedings will start with prepared speech, and we have education session, we have PT session, and we have the evaluation session. So it's now time to start with the prepared speech session.